同性ごっこの恋人役をしてあげてもいいよ。
なんだ！
じゃ、私の番ね。
やべ、決まった。
With the growth of the anime industry, a wide variety of interesting anime are being produced, each with intriguing stories and unique ideas that undoubtedly leaves an impression on our minds. Today, we're picking one such topic that doesn't fit into any genre but is highly valued. So, without wasting any time, I present to you Top 10 Anime where the underestimated main character is actually overpowered. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, click that notification bell so that you can stay updated whenever I upload a new video. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Coming in at number 10, we have the strongest sage with the weakest crest. This particular anime follows Matthias, the world's most powerful sage. He decides reincarnation is necessary to become the strongest of all. Upon his rebirth as a young boy, Matthias is thrilled to discover he's been born with the optimal crest for magical combat on his first try. Unfortunately, the world he's been born into has abysmally poor standards when it comes to magic, and everyone thinks he's still marked for failure. Okay, so like I said in the previous video, all the fast-paced anime viewers are going to love this anime. Weakest Crest certainly isn't the worst fantasy anime out there, but it is also designed to mostly appeal to viewers who want nothing more than an impossibly amazing main character. From the very first episode, they decided to demonstrate what the main protagonist Matthias is capable of with a test and his fighting abilities. This may feel rushed to some viewers, but you can't deny the fact that it's entertaining. Coming in at number 9, we have The Ones Within. A survival game is a very common plot in the anime universe, and anime like SAO and Bitum are already dominating this category. This particular anime also falls under this category and follows Iriri Akatsuki, who has unlocked hidden content in the game he's playing. However, it turns out that this content is a real-life game. He soon wakes up to find that he has been kidnapped and taken to a strange place, along with a number of other teammates. First and foremost, I must say that I thoroughly like the series. If you ignore the issue of character development, each episode is entertaining. From the preview and summary, I wasn't sure how to feel about this show, but after the first episode, I was immediately hooked. On paper, the show's various aspects appear messy and disorganized, but when you see it in action, everything comes together nicely. It's one of those shows you don't think you need until you watch an episode and it's game over from there. Coming in at number 8, we have Nanana's Buried Treasure. This anime is about a boy named Yama Jugo. He recently moved into an apartment on the artificial island known as the Special Student Zone, which is home to most of the schools and universities. He quickly discovers that his apartment is haunted by a ghost who spends her days playing computer games. The only way to release her spirit is to solve the mystery of her untimely death. In my opinion, Nanana's Buried Treasure is an odd couple drama, an Indiana Jones-style adventure, and even a murder mystery, all wrapped up into an exciting and unpredictable journey where the questions alter just as you think you're going to get some answers. And believe me, it's not a bad foundation to build on as far as stories go, but it does face one little problem. There aren't enough episodes. At the end of the day, Nanana's Buried Treasure offers a lot of things, but it's an unpredictable mystery at its core, and a good one at that. You know what they say, life is usually about the journey and rarely ever about the destination. Coming in at number 7, we have The Faraway Paladin. Anime tells the story of Will, a young man who died and reincarnated in another world. In this new world, he is raised by 3 undead creatures. This is an anime where Will embarks on a mission to protect other humans under the protection of his patron goddess, Gracefeel. To be honest, the concept is enough to pique the interest of any anime fan. Think about it. We've seen a lot, but 3 monster-like beings collaborating to raise a human child? Now, that's a whole different story altogether. However, it fails in terms of execution. I can't imagine anyone being unhappy with the anime's characters. Each character has their own goal and set of ideas that they follow. Also, the selling point of this anime is its main character. The show's creators have made several stylistic adjustments, such as changing Will's physical look to make him stand out more. Overall, The Faraway Paladin is a show with a great and unique premise, but it falls short in terms of execution. Coming in at number 6, we have Fibrino Puzzle of God. Fibrino follows Kaito and his adventures solving puzzles. He is fighting against a group called the Puzzle of God and their members, the Givers. With the title of Einstein, he, as a solver, takes all challenges head-on and attempts to solve all puzzles he encounters. As you may have guessed, the entire premise of Fibrino is to have Kaito solve puzzles, which the anime does exceptionally well. You can literally pause the anime and try to solve the puzzles yourself because they are genuine puzzles that are extremely well made. So, with that said, Fibrino is a type of anime that I think we need more of, mystery anime. I seriously think this is one of the most underrated genres. It has so much to offer, still it's unexplored. Coming back to the anime, Fibrino always looks sharp, and you can tell that a good amount of effort was put into it. Overall, Fibrino is definitely fun to watch. The puzzles are really well thought out, and the cast of characters are all pretty interesting as well. Coming in at number 5, we have Mushi Bulgio. In an alternate Japan, giant insects started appearing and attacking people. To counter the threat, Mushi Magistrate assembles warriors strong enough to fight them. The story follows Jinbei, a young and cheerful samurai who is the newest member of the city patrol, answering a summons to his father by the magistrate. But as he is not able to fight anymore, Jinbei takes the burdening of protecting Ido from the insects in his place. Now, historical anime series, in my opinion, are always a gamble. Most people aren't interested in the history component of such series and would rather watch action. Fortunately, this anime combines these two genres to create one of the most underappreciated anime. Fighting monsters to save humans is nothing new to us. The way they managed to recreate the spirit of old Japan is what makes this show unique. This is an anime that I would not recommend to everyone because it has, to put it simply, a niche audience. It will appeal to those who seek enjoyment in the simple things rather than something profound and life-changing. Coming in at number 4, we have Bento. Bento is an anime about high school students who get into fights in order to get half-price bento meals. It's a deadly serious matter involving rank and pride. It has an odd plot, and at one point I assumed it was a parody of melodramatic battle anime. It turns out that everything is exactly as it looks. Bento proves to be a unique and quirky show right from the start. Where the show truly shines is with its premise. The idea of people having all-out brawls over half-price food is itself silly enough. It may sound like the show is nothing other than non-stop fighting, but that's not the case at all. Bento is genuinely a delightful anime series. It's comedic in many ways, and trust me, it will not bore you. Every scene of this anime is worth seeing. If you have some problem with the fan service, then it might not suit your taste. However, if you're okay with it, then you must not miss it. Coming in at number 3, we have Pandora Hearts. Anime follows Oz, a 15-year-old boy living his carefree life. Everything seemed to be going smoothly until members of the Baskerville clan appeared and condemned Oz to the abyss for an unknown sin. To escape from the abyss, Oz does not have any other choice but to form a contract with a chain named Alice. Now, the one thing I love the most about this anime is the uniqueness of the plot. This anime has a lot of mystery and questions to be answered. By using numerous concepts and names from famous fairy tales and ghost stories, the story is an interesting mix of fantasy, action, horror, mystery, and comedy. I also enjoy Pandora Hearts because of the characters. Each of them has a distinct personality that allows the audience to easily become attracted to them. The anime is noted for featuring characters from the popular children's book Alice in Wonderland. Well, I would recommend Pandora Hearts to fans of mystery and, more specifically, fans of the gothic aspects, as the mystery elements of the anime are where it succeeds the most. Coming in at number 2, we have Sarasanmai. Sarasanmai follows the tale of 3 middle school students, Kazuki, Toi, and Enta. One day, they accidentally destroy a Kappa statue in an obscured Tokyo side street. As a result, the ruler of the Kappa kingdom transforms the 3 into Kappas. Now they must help the Kappa prince, Keppi, collect dishes of hope, which grant wishes to those who possess them. I guess the saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover," applies perfectly here. However, I don't necessarily follow that ideology given the number of times I've picked up an anime or series based on the synopsis alone and discovered my new favorite thing. Returning to anime, it's one of the most entertaining comedies I've seen in recent years. However, keep in mind that it can be really childish and purposely dirty in nature, which will turn off a lot of people. For those who may prefer to stick with mainstream anime series, Sarasanmai is probably a show you can happily skip over for many others. However, for those who like strange, emotional shows with musical numbers or heartwarming stories around young teenagers growing up and facing their demons, I highly recommend this anime. Coming in at number 1, we have Blast of Tempest. The anime is about 2 friends, Mahiro and Yoshino. After the tragic death of Mahiro's sister, he has vowed to find the killer and take revenge. He was soon contacted by a princess stuck on an island named Hakaza to help her stop her fellow clansmen in awakening a great evil that could destroy the world. They are now on a journey to save the world and take revenge for the fallen girl. Well, I love how Zetsuen no Tempest conveys a story of magic and mythology, while also implying that what appears to be magic and gods could simply be science at a level beyond one's comprehension. Considering that I'm not really a fan of Shakespeare myself, I was shocked to find myself enjoying this show. There's a good mix of drama and comedy, as well as a lot of action throughout the show. While things can get a little out of hand at times, the show compensates by keeping things moving at a fast and exciting pace, with many twists that are just different enough to surprise many viewers. That brings us to the end of our list for today. If you liked the video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to our channel. In the end, you all stay happy, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!